everyone, it's Talia here. Welcome back to another swatch video on my channel. Today I have some new Ugly Duckling gel polishes. The first one I have for you guys is number 167, and it is a bright neon yellow. Yes, a neon yellow gel polish. A lot of these colors are neon colors, which is fantastic, and I cannot wait to dive in and share some more of them with you guys. So I'm finding that when I'm swatching this particular color, it's super pigmented on the first swatch here, which is something that I know when you're using yellow gel polishes, you're kind of a little weary about. Are they going to shadow? Are they going to be a full coverage? Are we going to have to put a white base down? But I found with this particular color that did not need to happen. I did end up having to do 2 coats, but you can see by the first one here that it was pretty concentrated on its own, and it is a great neon yellow. Now, I wouldn't call it like an electric, bright, super like fluorescent type of neon, but it is a really nice, bold neon yellow if that's what you're looking for. Number 168 is a really bold indigo bluish purple color. Now I find that it leans a little bit more on the purple side, but when you're applying it initially, sometimes it can kind of have that blue tinge to it, which I think these colors are just fantastic. So when I was applying the first coat of this, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this might end up being like a 3-coater, just because it's so pigmented that you want to make sure you're applying it in a nice thin coat. But when I went in with the second coat, it just really magnified that color, and it went on so flawlessly and so smooth. I actually ended up using this on my sister-in-law, and it was just such a bold color and so easy to apply, which is something that I know I kind of struggle with these type of shades, and I was pleasantly surprised that it was not see-through and didn't shadow or anything with just 2 thin coats. Number 169 is a rich neon hot pink type of color. I think it leans a little bit more on like the medium pink side versus like a really bold electric fluorescent neon pink. But this color with 1 coat was just so stunning. Like, I could not believe how pigmented this pink went on with just 1 coat. I did end up doing a second coat on here just because I feel like it just kind of fills in any grooves, or if you didn't get it on like even in different spots. But I also think that you might not need to do the 2 coats too. It was just a fantastic pink, and I actually think I might end up wearing this on my nails next because it is just so perfect for summer. Number 170 is a great neon green. It is so bright and so stunning and applied like a dream. There was no shadowing, there was none of that like watery kind of texture when you apply different coats. It just went on so nice. And this was another one that I was thinking you could probably get away with 1 thin coat of it. But again, just in case there was any sort of things that I wanted to cover up, I did end up doing a second coat. Not too necessary if I'm being honest with you guys though. But this is a great bright green if that is something that you're looking to add to your color lineup. Number 171 is a great medium bright blue. I kind of struggle with calling blues neon blues because I just kind of feel like it's hard to have like that bright of a blue, but this one is super stunning. I think it leans more on like the medium side versus like a fluorescent type of blue, but it applies so beautifully. Like, I was trying to do just 1 nice thin coat and it went on so smooth, so pigmented. Again, I did do a second coat, but do we need it? I don't know. What do you guys think when you're watching this back? Like, we could probably get away with quite a few of these colors just having that 1 coat. Number 172 is what I would like to call like a bright pistachio green. It is not a neon, not fluorescent, but it is kind of like that nice pistachio type of green. I think this is a fantastic spring color. You guys know exactly what I'm gonna say. It'd be really great with florals, but I also think this is a nice shade that would carry you through the summer months as well, because it is pretty bright, but it almost leans more of like a bright pastel. Number 173 is a bright turquoise blue color. So I know it's kind of showing up green in this particular shot, but it is more like this one here where it is a nice turquoise type of color, very similar to the color that I have on my nails right now, except it is just a little bit muted. When I first opened this, I think of like a Tiffany blue type of shade. It is just so beautiful, applied like a dream, 2 thin coats, super creamy. You could add, like I did on my nails, a nice thin sparkle top gloss, and it would just be fantastic. There's so much you can do with these type of shades, and I find them great for all year round, not just spring and summer. Number 174 is what I would call a bright peach. It is not an orange, it's a really nice kind of peachy type of shade, and it does lean a little bit more on the brighter side. This to me screams summer. Like, I could just see this paired with some like beautiful summer florals. I also think this would be a great color to have in your collection for springtime too, because it would be a nice transition from that spring to summer season as well. Again, this applied just so nicely. I just love the Ugly Duckling gel polishes. If you're looking for like a really high quality, high-end gel polish to bring into your studio, these are ones that I recommend time and time again because they just apply so nicely. Number 175 is a neon coral that leans a little bit towards the orange side versus the pink side. I find when it comes to corals, they either lean a little bit more pink or they lean a little bit more orange, which is why I think everybody kind of has a different idea as to what a coral is. They all kind of have their own preference. But in my opinion, this one leans a little bit more orange. It's super bright. It is a fantastic summer color. It would be just great for vacation nails as well. And I did do this one in 2 thin coats too, but I just didn't film the second one for some reason. But this one was 2 coats. Number 176 is our bright orange from these new released colors. And it, again, I would not call it a fluorescent orange, but it's definitely on the brighter, like neon bold side. Super creamy, super easy to apply. You guys can see here that it doesn't like streak, it doesn't go on watery. And again, I did 2 thin coats like I did for all of the rest of them. But it is a fantastic orange. You might not think you'd get a ton of use out of oranges, but again, it's good for spring, summer, and also Halloween nails, which right now is when you start to think about your fall and your winter start of shades, and this would be a fantastic one to add to your collection for that. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed all of the different swatches from some new colors that have been recently released from Ugly Duckling, especially if you're looking for some bright neon type of shades to add to your gel polish lineup. These would be some great ones to check out. Make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!